Is it going on? Yes? No?
Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं,
Is it
पता
okay?
नहीं, जो थारी राय सो हमारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Actually, I started on time, but not on the YouTube channel. Therefore, it was only within my room. Then I realized a mistake, and for my mistake, you are suffering. This is what the world is. We have seen yesterday Niravarana Chaitanyam Prakashosmiti Chintanam. So, one is Chintanam, reflection. Second is a reaction. When we react, we go away from ourselves. Going away from ourselves means what? We are Ananda Swarupa, we are blissful being. When we react, we become miserable. Therefore, again and again, we have to remind ourselves that we are here, pure, conscious, blissful existence. And then we only are expressing through all the conditionings. Like the mind is expressing through the eyes as vision. Therefore, the colors and forms do not influence either the eyes or the mind. Then I is expressing through this mind. I is not influenced also by the colors and forms. The Chaitana also is not influenced, and so the Chaitanya. So this is what we have to emphasize, that Niravarana Chaitanya, unconditioned experience. Conditioned experience is qualified existence. That I am rich, I am poor, I am husband, I am wife. This is qualified experience. Unqualified experience first is I am man. Still further, I am living. Still further, I am beyond life and death. Because we have never experienced birth or death. In this manner, we are educating ourselves with our own experiences. This is me, Prakashasmi iti Chintanam. This illuminator of all the experiences is essentially me. This is what is offering the cloth to the Paramatma, to whom we are invoking as our own being. See? Nirguna, Nirakar. Now, what kind of cloth we can offer to the space? We can offer it when we disappear, space only remains. In the same manner, Niravarana Chaitanya is the seeker who is putting efforts, the seeker who wants to achieve something in life, the seeker who is struggling to realize being divine. All these efforts are dropped. And ultimately, we come to Yanmanasana manute, Yena ahur manomatam, Tadeva brahmatvam vidhi, Nedam yadidam upasate. That which cannot be comprehended by the mind, but that because of which the mind is able to function its own field, that is the Brahman, and that Brahman thou art, and you have to only recognize this. That's it. This is the Niravarana Chaitanya Prakashosmiti Chintanam Atmalingasya Sadvastram. So we include everything. Isha Vasamidam Sarvam Yat Kincha Jagatyam. In this manner, we offer the Vastram to the Paramatma that we are. Now continuing further, Trigunatma Sheshaloka Malika Sutramasmeham iti Nishchayamevatra Upavitam Parammatam. Now what is Upavitam? The Janevu, the sacred thread, it has got three threads. One thread is, and these three threads are self-accepted bondages. When bondage is accepted by ourselves willingly, it is a freedom. When we have willfully given up sweets, I don't want to eat sweets. Why? It's my choice. I don't want to eat. Then we will not suffer because we cannot eat sweet. But if a diabetic patient is shown the sweets but not given a sweet, then he suffers. Therefore, we ourselves have to recognize this, that nobody has put us in any bondage. Whatever we do cheerfully. So this acceptance is the three threads. The one thread is for, we have got obligation, duty towards the parents, that should be done. Second, we have got obligation, duty towards the society, that should be done. Parents means all our relations. And then we have got also obligation or duty towards ourselves. And this third is the one which we are now focusing. We have done whatever is to be done for the parents, relations, everybody. Up to a limit, we can't go beyond it. Many times, what frustration comes in the sincere seekers? They become miserable because, see, I have done so much for my parents, but they don't accept. I have done so much for my children, but they are not listening to me. If this kind of thing comes in our mind, we are going the wrong way. Therefore, this Upavitam is self-imposed acceptance of the duties in association with our bodily existence. So also we have a duty toward the gods, to society, and in this manner we become self-controlled. Then after the marriage, during the marriage ceremony, one more thread is put on the man. So now there are 6 threads. First 3 threads for, one thread for his parents. Now the second Yagyopavit, the first thread for his wife's parents. In this manner, the individuality expands and includes everything with relation to ourselves and with relation to the wife. This is how our individuality is diluted and it merges in the totality. So Trigunatma Sheshaloka Malika Sutramasmeham. Now when this is done in the waking world, then we become less disturbed because of our own way of life. Then we go deeper in our contemplation. Then Trigunatma Shesha Loka Malika Sutram. See? So we are supporting the flowers born out of all the 3 gunas. So what are the 3 gunas? Waking is Sattva Pradhan. It is the logic, intellect. So Jagrat Avastha is Sattva Guna Pradhan or Buddhi Pradhan. Intellect is the criteria of the waking. Then second is the dream experience is the Rajoguna Pradhan, where activity, dynamism without logic and reason is the stay of life. Then we come to the Sushupti Avastha, Tamo Guna Pradhan, all indolence and no activity, no wisdom. In this manner, all these three are supported by us, and thus these are the three flowers. If you can just imagine, waking experience, all the wakers put together, dream experience, all the dreamers put together, and the deep sleeper, all the deep sleepers put together. What a huge garland it will be. And all of them are possible because of the thread which is holding those flowers. To come down to understand this principle, what we have to understand that waking we drop because it is pratibhasik satya, not real. Deep sleep, no problem. In the waking, what happens? In the waking, we collect all the wakers from all our past life, and through them a thread of consciousness, Chaitanya goes, and a fictitious, non-existing garland of somebody is created. And all of them are valid as long as supported by the garland, by the thread of Chaitanya. See, that Chaitanya I am. So, waking is supported by me, dream supported by me, deep sleep supported by me. Now, those of you who are listening me regularly, you know this. One question I always ask: who goes to sleep? Neither the waker, nor the dreamer, nor the deep sleeper. Waker doesn't go to sleep because he is not in the sleep. How can he know? The dreamer doesn't go to sleep because he is also not in the sleep. How can he go? The deep sleeper also doesn't go to sleep. If he goes to sleep, how will he know? So, there is a sleep wherein there is neither waker nor dreamer nor deep sleeper. And that is the Shuddha Chaitanya. So this sutra, this thread, which is common. So the one who is making this statement, I had a good sleep and sometimes bad dreams, is made by the one who is in the waking without becoming a waker, who was in the dream without becoming a dreamer, and who was in the deep sleep without going to sleep. He is the one who is making these. See how important it is. Nobody can do it for us. We have to ourselves do this. So, Nirgunatma Shesha Loko Malika Sutramasmaham. Then what will be the spiritual practice? Iti Nishchayamevatra. Firm conviction that waking comes and goes. Nothing happens to the thread which was holding the flowers of wakers. The dream comes and goes. Nothing happens to the Chaitanya which was supporting them. In due time, slowly we will come to realize the truth. Iti nishchayamevatra. This is a firm abidance. So, whatever may be our experiences, good or bad, we do not unnecessarily react to any experience. That is the self imposed limitation. We are not here to react to anything. The self imposed restriction is the spiritual practice. Like, in the external world, in the Saguna Upasana, what is the self imposed spiritual practice? That you have to take bath, you have to change your clothes, you should not eat anything, you should not do this, you should have special clothes. These are the strictness. You cannot just go with a pant, shirt, and the jean and start doing the puja. No, it is not. In the same manner, this firm nishchayamevatra, that I am supporting everything, but the support is never influenced by what is supported. See? Now we go further. अनेक वासना मिश्र प्रपंचोयम धृतो मया नान्ये नान्येनेत्यनुसंधानम आत्मनाश्चंदनम भवेत्. अनेक वासना मिश्र प्रपंच अयम प्रपंचः मया धृतः. धृतः धारणात्. I am alone supporting all the prapancha. See, prapancha is expansion. These are so simple words but carry in their womb a deep meaning. Prapancha, pancham is 5. So, pancha tanmatras, pancha mahabhutas, pancha jnanendriyas, pancha karmendriyas, pancha prana, pancha upaprana, panchayati, panchayati rajya, pancha. So, what is this prapancha? Aneka vasana mishra prapancha. So, what are the expressions? Sometimes joy, thodi gam hai, thodi khushiya, sometimes miseries, sometimes friends, sometimes enemies, sometimes gain, sometimes loss. Every experience is supported by me. So these are the waking experiences. Then the total life, if we take the waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. So, aneka vasana mishra prapanchoyam dhruto maya. I alone support mattaha smriti jnanam apohanancha. I alone support the smriti, dream, jnanam, waking, apohanam, deep sleep and chakarat samadhi. I alone support all of them. They come and go, nothing happens to me. If we can just sit quiet and try this, that the body is in me, so the childhood body has come and gone. What happened to me? Then the teenage body has come and gone. What happened to me? So am I inside the body or the body is in me? If we change this standpoint in life, the body is in me, I am not in the body. Like the eyes say, all colors and forms are in me, I am not in them. And therefore, no color and form can influence me. Whether colors and forms are there or not, it makes no difference. If they are more or less, it makes no difference. If they keep on changing, it makes no difference to the eyes. In the same manner, Dhrutomaya, I have supported all the experiences of the waking, dream and deep sleep. Therefore, they are in me, I am not in them. Bhagavan says in 9th chapter, Maya tatamidam sarvam jagadavyaktamurtina masthani sarvabhutani nachaham teshvavastitaha nachamasthani bhutani pashyame yogamaishwaram bhutabhrunna cha bhutastaha mamatma bhutabhavanaha. What is the Nirguna Nirakar Puja? Nirguna Nirakar Avyakta Murti. Maya tatamidam sarvam jagat avyakta murtina. I, the formless, support the constantly changing forms called as the Jagat. Therefore, they are in me. So the body is in me, but I am not limited by the body. The ocean says the waves are in me, but I am not in them. Meaning what? Waves are born, ocean is not born. Waves grow, ocean doesn't grow. Waves fight among each other. Ocean doesn't fight with anybody. And the waves die, ocean doesn't die. Is it not our experience? I, the conscious self, support the waking and all the waves of success and failure, friends and enemy. They come and go, I remain the same. Then the dream waves come, disappear, I remain the same. Deep sleep begins and ends, it nothing happens to me. So practice should be this practice, that what will be the experience if I take the position of the space and then look at the body. So any changes in the body will not disturb me. And the second thing, all the waves are born out of the ocean. They don't come from outside. Because they don't come from outside, they are expression of the same ocean. Therefore, they cannot be a burden to the ocean. Nor anything is added to the ocean when there are waves. When the waves quieten, die, there is no loss to the ocean. Now apply the same principle. All the colors and forms are contained in our vision. The vision alone is throwing various colors and forms. Therefore, they are in me, but I am not in them. So, if all colors and forms disappear or appear, many or whatever, it makes no difference to the vision. Therefore, we are that substratum, like the space supporting all the contents, but not getting influenced by any content. See, my friends, think of this again and again, again and again. So, अनेक वासना मिश्र प्रपंचोयम धृतो मया न अन्येन. It is not supported by someone else. God is not somewhere else above the clouds. No. See, you can experience God only by being God. Knowing is being. That experience where knowing is not being is the play of mind. I know this tab, but what is the knowledge? I am not the tab. But when I know myself, can I know that I know myself but I am not me? No. Na annena. So, I am the support of the total world of waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Therefore, like the clouds come and go in the sky without touching, influencing, or getting rejected by the sky, in the same manner, all these clouds of waking, dream, deep sleep, and samadhi, they come, stay, and go. Na annena. It is not by anyone else. Iti anusandhanam. Now, anusandhanam. Anu means continuous, unbroken. Sandhanam is holding on to. Continuity. Anusandhanam is continuity. Inquiry. Cancer या कर्क रोग अनुसंधान संस्था. Cancer research center. So anusandhana is inquiry. Iti anusandhanam. Atmanaha chandanam bhavet. That is offering chandan to the self. What is the chandan? Chandan is giving fragrance. The fragrance of our life is we accept everything as it is, without rejecting anything, without choice, and without getting influenced by anything. That is the fragrance of life. And the best part is, we don't have to do anything. It is like this. Whether we want or we don't want, who asked you? It is like this. न अन्येन इति अनुसंधानम आत्मनः चंदनम भवेत्. Therefore, instead of getting influence carried by one particular experience, if we recognize, yes, good and bad has come and gone, that's it. Nothing happened to us. Now, to recognize this, take your own self. How many times we have heard satsang? What happened to us? Nothing. We are the same because we are so lost in our individuality. But if we are influenced by the satsanga, then our earlier ways of life will change. Earlier we were reacting, now we only act. Earlier we were becoming frustrated, now we don't become. So being is revealed. Frustration reactions are for the becoming. So the husband becomes miserable, not the man, because man has become husband. In the same manner, when we become somebody, samsara begins. And in being, there is no samsara, and that is what is called the chandanam, the sandalwood paste offered to the self, the Paramatma. रजसत्व में रजसत्व तमो वृत्ति त्याग रूप स्थिति तिलाक्षत आत्मलिंगम यजे नित्यम जीवन मुक्ति प्रसिद्ध. Now we are offering the Sattva-raja Tamo Vritti Tyaga Rupa. When we offer the flowers or the rice or the sesame seeds, black till, they are not thrown. Normally people throw it. If you see in the professional temples where the pandits are there, they will be doing the Ashtottara Archana. Om Geshwanmayam Naranmayam. At throwing at the Lord, no. You take it and turn your palm downwards and release. It will automatically fall down. You don't have to throw. That is Tilanjali. So, Raja, Sattva, Tamo, Vritti, Tyaga. So we have to give up these three vrittis. Meaning what? First, do not talk about your dreams to anybody. Dreams are dreams. Many people have got this thing, Swamiji, I get the same dream again and again, again and again. What is the meaning? When you devalue, you will not inquire further. Will you ever ask, when the mirror is taken away, what happens to the reflection? We will not ask, but the child will ask. When we look into the water, we know it is just appear and doesn't exist. But if a lion looks and he starts barking, shouting or roaring at the lion in the water, in the river, and he will jump. See, friends, all the problems are when illusions are taken as real, problems begin. We have to ourselves understand. The only way to go beyond illusions is to know illusions as illusions. So also, these three aspects of our life, the Raja, Sattva, Tamo, Vritti, Tyaga. The Raja Vritti, Tyaga is too much of activities, getting too much involved in every little thing in life. Constant, no peace. Then Tamo Vritti Tyaga is too much of laziness. So too much of activities, too much of laziness, and Sattva Vritti, Raja Sattva Tamo. Sattva Vritti is all the time being serious. Why? God realization. God realization. Relax. We should be like the water. Water has no shape, no form, no color, no smell, no taste. And it can adapt to any form, any taste, any smell. You just add things. And yet, if you just recognize this small phenomena in the world, we become more contemplative. The oceanic waters are salty. They are heated by the heat of the sun. Is evaporated, goes high in the sky, and then drop as the rains. Rain waters are born out of the sea waters, which are salty, but the rain waters have no taste of salt because water by itself has no taste. But it can give support to every taste. Is it not our life? We support anger, we support love, we support purity, we support ugliness. See? Because all of them come from me. That purity is me. And that can be done by this Raja Sattva Tamo Vritti Tyaga Rupaihi. Now let us not be under the influence of these three gunas. The Tamo Vritti Tyaga is Alasya Nidra Pramad. The laziness, excessive sleep, and pramada, not recognizing one's divine nature and behaving like an animal. That is the impact of the tamo vritti, tamo guna vritti. See, if you sleep little early at night, you will get up early in the morning. And that is the time when the whole world is sleeping. There are no disturbances. And you are at your disposal 100%. Be attentive. Before you become anybody, how in the sleep you are nobody. Before you become anybody, meaning we maintain the status of nobody till all our spiritual practices are over. So in the sleep we were nobody, we wake up as continue to be nobody, go to washroom, wash, take bath, and do our japa and sit for Lord's name or study something or whatever you have to do, your spiritual practice, do that. And after that is done, then play the game of life. Then whatever you are, whenever you are, be 100%. This is the meaning of giving up the impact of the tamo guna vritti. So alasya nidra pramad will not bother you. If you try this, sleep at 9 o'clock. In the morning, 3 o'clock, you would have completed 6 hours of sleep. 6 hours of sleep is healthy enough. And once you get up in the morning at 3 o'clock, then from 3 up to 6, you get solid 3 hours. During that time, the whole world is sleeping. And then, according to the Siddha Marga, all the great Siddha Purushas, they are moving around the globe. And whichever seeker is sincerely putting efforts in spiritual practice, they come and bless him. And you get different ways to know the truth. It will not be a mechanical military drill like the yoga or the meditation. Every day you will have a different approach to the reality. It will not be mechanical like playing a tape on a CD. No. So, tamo vritti tyaga rupa, then rajo vritti tyaga. Rajo vritti tyaga means do not get involved in anything in this world beyond requirement. Whatever we have to do, do it. Don't get involved unnecessarily. Relax, relax, relax. Otherwise, nobody can help us in life, I tell you, my friends. Nobody can help us. So, whatever is our duty, do it. Don't get involved in anybody's personal life. There was one brahmachari, he asked me once, Swamiji, please give me some guidance how to mix with the people when we go. People do namaskar, they ask this thing, that thing. How to keep ourselves protected from the people around. I said, look here, do not ask anybody about their personal life. Now, today, you know what you have done? You have asked these people, husband and wife, how many children you have got? And they have no children. So you have touched the wrong spot. What is the need for you to know? See, friends, and we think we are taking care of the people. No, 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 no. Don't peep into anybody's personal life. One of the most important thing in life. Therefore, Rajoguna makes us get involved and unnecessarily get lost in this world. So what is due to be done, do it cheerfully, happily, and after that, delete. Don't carry the burden of any experience. Then Tamoguna we have rejected. Then Rajoguna, now we come to the Sattva Guna. In Sattva Guna doesn't mean holier than thou. Sattva Guna means we are like the water, comfortable in every place, in every situation, in every condition. Let us not have too many do's and don'ts associated. Minimum, yes, required. Like we don't drink, we don't smoke, we don't eat non-vegetarian. It's okay, no problem. But while taking food also, I don't like this, I don't like that, I want only that, or else I will not eat, and I want somebody to cook who is a bachelor and he should be only a man, a woman should not cook for me. All those unnecessarily things, imagining that we are very pure is a wrong approach. See, my friends, therefore, is Sattva Guna Vritti is not pretending to be holier than thou. We must be as simple as could be. Sattva Tamo Vritti Tyaga Rupaihi Tilakshataihi. And when these Akshata, continuity, and Tila, the sesamum seed, they are not thrown. When you take something in your hand and you just let it goes slowly. The tyaga is not done, the tag happens. The akshata is not like, in the marriages, they throw and hit the person. And if you are bald, the man standing in the front from backside, all the akshata will come and start hitting and you may start bleeding. Therefore, we are not throwing, but we are offering. Atmalingam yajan nityam. This is what is called as the yajana, puja, etc. of the Atma, the self, Atmalingam. What for? Jivan Mukti Prasiddhaye. So who is the Jivan Mukta Purusha? The one who is functioning through the three gunas and yet not contaminated or influenced by the three gunas. Who is a perfect driver? Who is sitting in the car, driving the car in and through all kinds of traffic, but neither he is tense nor he is making the people on the road tense. He is relaxed and the people on the road are also relaxed. He is like, driving mukta. So like that, Jivan Mukta, the one who is living like anyone, but he is not like anyone. He is unique, he is undisturbed, non-reactionary, uncontaminated. This happens when, like the tilakshata are offered, he has offered Rajas Sattva Tamas. Now, this topic comes in Bhagavad Gita in the 14th chapter. When the three gunas and their details are given by Bhagavan, that Madhye Tishtanti Rajasa, Adho Gachanti Tamasaha, Urdhvam Gachanti Sattvastaha. In this manner, these three gunas and their impact is shown. Then Arjuna asks that how do we know whether somebody has gone beyond the three gunas or not? And there Bhagavan gives. This is the most heart, the very important verse of the 14th chapter. Bhagavan says, Pravrittim cha prakasham cha pravrittim cha mohameva cha pandava na dveshti sampravrittani na nivruttani kankshati. These are the three gunas, they are playing and we are the support. So sometime Prakriti will be Sattva Guni, sometime Tamoguna will be prominent, sometime Rajoguna will be prominent. And in the same chapter, Bhagavan has told, the Sattva becomes prominent by suppressing the Rajas Tamas. Rajas becomes prominent by suppressing the Sattva and the Tamas. The Tamas becomes prominent by suppressing the Rajas and Sattva. In this manner, they are playing the game of sometimes this guna, sometimes that guna. And we keep on fighting with them. See, like sometimes you sit for your prayers and the mind doesn't cooperate, whatever reason. Forget about it, then do some physical work. Sattva guna is not because Rajaguna is taking over. Never mind. Don't fight with the mind. Love the mind. Educate the mind. Tolerate the mind. How important it is. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Prakasham cha pravrittim cha mohameva cha pandava. So, Prakasha Sattva guna, pravritti Rajoguna, moha ida tamoguna. Na dveshti sampravrittani. When a particular guna is overpowering, sometimes the tamoguna overpowers, then you sleep. Don't worry. But this is not the time to sleep. Therefore, try to keep awake and do nothing. No, go to sleep. Become fresh and again start. So, na dveshti sampravrittani, na nivruttani kankshati. And imagine, no, I should not get sleep in the meditation. Then don't do meditation. Over. You are not qualified for that. Then you keep on chanting Lord's name, or study, or write, or do some seva. In this manner, Jivan Mukta Purusha is the one who is in tune with everything around him. He is not a burden to anybody. How important it is. So, the three gunas and their impact is no more an influence on the wise man. See, friends, Jivan Mukti Prasiddhaye. Now, hereafter, we go to the next. Ishvaro. Today I have to, like, the Ekaksha. It is said that the crow has got only one eye. If you observe next time, if the crow has to see something on his right side, he will be doing like this, focusing the eye there. If he has to see left side, he will be doing like this, focus, because the same eye goes from here to here and through a tunnel, and then he can see this. There is only one eye, Ekaksha. In the same manner, today I am like that. I cannot use both the eyes. Okay. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति भेदत्रय विवर्जितैः बिल्वपत्रैः अद्वितीयैः आत्मलिंगम यजेत शिवम. How beautiful Bhagavan Shankaracharya. No words to say anything about it. Ishvara, Guru, Atma. Three of them. Vedatraya vivarjitaihi. They are not three. Only thing, we have to recognize their oneness. Example is given, Bilva Patrahi Advitiyahi Atmalingam Yaje Shivam. So, the Bilva Patra has got 3 leaves, but they are all together on one stem. And that alone is Ishvara Guru Atma. Now be attentive. Ishvara is the creator of this world. And we are created. So what should be the simple rule? We must follow the instructions of the Ishvara. Okay. So what are the instructions of the Ishvara? The Dharma Shastra. Satyam vada dharmam chara swadhyayanma pramadaha matrudevo bhava pitrudevo bhava. These are the instructions given to us by Ishvara. Our Ishvara is not obsessed. Our Ishvara is addressing the humanity. It is only in our religion, Sanatana Dharma, it is said that Ahara Nidra Bhayamaithunancha Samane Etat Pashubhidranam Dharmo hi tesham adhiko visheshaha dharmena hina pashubhis samana. Ahara, eating, nidra, sleeping, bhaya, sense of insecurity, and the maithunam, procreation. These 3 things are common for human beings and animal. They are not different, they are common. Now, if this is the only thing that we do, this is the only thing that is expressed through us all the time about eating, 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 all the time sleeping, all the time in insecurity, and all the time maithunam, procreation, procreation. See, maximum procreation is in the lowest creation, lowest quality of creation. We'll see. One day I was seeing somewhere on some animal planet or somewhere how these tortoise, they lay eggs. So the female comes from the ocean. This is seen near our Jagannath Puri. And some particular place they dig the sand and there they lay not one egg but hundreds of them, and then it is covered. And in due time they become mature and they go. One example. Second example. How many mosquitoes? How many pollens out of one leaf or rather one flower? Millions of pollens. Lower the life. Maximum is the procreation. See? Bhagwan Shankaracharya did not have 100 brothers and sisters. Friends, higher the life, lesser is the procreation. And those who are living only animal instincts, for them, as if one wife is not enough. How much? Ahara, Nidra, Bhaya, and Maithunancha. This is just being animal and nothing else. Okay? Then what is the difference between animals and human beings? Dharmo hi tesham adhiko vishesha. Dharma is not Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Sikh. No. Dharma is living in the dignity of a human being. See? The animals, let us take any animal, dog or cow or goat or sheep. When the babies are delivered by the female, goat let us say, and then out of that one baby was a male, and slowly the male grows, and then when he is mature enough, He has no relationship between him and his mother as the mother-child relationship. He will be ready to procreate with his own mother. This is the animal instinct. But cultured human beings will not get into it. See, friends. Therefore, Ishvaro Guru Atme Me Vedatraya Vivarjitahi. So Ishvara has created us and we must live in the dignity of a human being, not live like animals. Ishvara. Now next step. What is the meaning of Ishvara? Ishvara is a controller. Now be attentive. If I have some desire, and if I come under the influence of the desire, then I am animal. If I have some desire, but I do not succumb to the influence of desire through proper understanding and dignity of a human being, then the Ishvara is invoked in me. So who is Ishvara? Ishvara is when we are having 100% self-control, we have invoked Ishvara. Many times we speak something which is not required. And then we regret, I should not have said like this thing. I don't know why did I say. Then suffer. Nobody can help us. Therefore, Ishvara, invoke the Ishvara. Then Guru. So we ourselves are Ishvara if we are not falling prey to the Prakriti, the Trigunatmika Prakriti. See? Ishvara is like the ocean, creating the waves, sustaining the waves, and when the waves die, nothing happens to Ishvara. Similarly, all the faculties are at our disposal, but we do not get influenced by any one of them. Invoke that Ishvara. Then Guru. Normally, we understand Guru as somebody outside. Yes, outside Guru is required as long as we are dealing ourselves in this relative world and living as somebody. For somebody is required. So the one somebody is the disciple, the other somebody is the Guru. But outer Guru, he may tell you 101 things. One principle understand. Nobody can teach anything to anybody in this world. And nobody can stop anybody from learning in this world. Take two examples. See? Bhagavan Sri Krishna told before the war all possible ways to avoid the war. And look here, this war is going to be catastrophic. Therefore, if you don't want to give the kingdom, give 5 villages. They will manage their own kingdom. They are capable. 5 villages. Not even the land which can be sustained on the tip of a needle, I will give. See? So, Bhagavan Krishna was trying to teach. Neither the Kauravas nor Dhritarashtra learned it. Similarly, there are some people, they just can't learn swimming. They may go to all kinds of special training for swimming, they just can't learn. Because nothing can be taught. We have to learn. Now, second example. If you are learning, nobody can stop you from learning. Take the example again from Mahabharata. Ekalavya was rejected by Dronacharya, that I will not teach you. And then Dronacharya may reject, but Ekalavya has made a statue of Dronacharya and he accepted him as guru and learned. And he became a better archer than Arjuna. In short, external guru is like a post on which there is an arrow mark towards Mumbai. So that doesn't mean you hold on to that post. You have to walk in that direction. In the same manner, when we are bent upon learning, nobody can stop us. The learning process in us, the learning ability in us, is the real arrival of the Guru in us. Guru is not outside. The food is outside in the plate. The hunger is inside the stomach. So you may keep on looking at the food for 1 hour, but hunger will not disappear. Then we take that food and put it in our mouth, and then it is processed, and thereafter it is swallowed, and thereafter it reaches the stomach inside, and hunger is satiated. Exactly the same way. The external Guru's words are like the food outside in a plate. And hunger, the frustration, the problems, they are inside our mind. So unless those instructions given by the Guru, like the food, they are received by us, like by the mouth, chewing, masticating, mixing with the saliva, and then swallowing in the same manner. Satsanga is like the food is given by the Guru. Now you listen and reflect on that. You go on chewing, mananam, see, and then ultimately swallow it. Then that knowledge is your experience. And this is a process which outer guru will not be able to do it. We have to do ourselves. See, my friends, one story I had told about Swami Akhandaji Maharaj. When he was young and he was doing the mantra, but he could not do, the mind was running here and there. So he went to some Mahatma and he said, Maharaj, this is what is happening. When I start doing japa, the mind runs here and there. So what should I do? He said, no, no, no. Don't give up. Klaibya Masmagavam Partha. Then you chant after I chant. And he started chanting. I don't know what mantra, we can imagine. He was saying, okay, chant. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Sri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. And Maharaj started as a young seeker. He started chanting and the mind was chanting. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. And then a thought came, oh, now I can chant clearly, no disturbance comes. And lo, it stopped. Again the disturbance. Again he went back. See, sir, 15 days I was trying chanting properly, but now again the mind is running here and there. Then the Guru Maharaj said, you are not chanting through your mind. I was chanting through your mind. Like we have remote control of somebody else's laptop from our place. One of my friend, Vasu, he is in USA. Now, if something has to be done, he enters my computer from there and maneuvers what is to be done. So earlier I could not do something, but he does it because he has the ability to enter my computer. Exactly, the great masters, they have the ability to enter our mind and get it done whatever is required to be done. But how long? You have to ultimately be independent. Therefore, Guru is when the knowledge given by the Guru is chewed, masticated, then mixed with saliva, understanding, logic, reason, experience, analysis, positivity, and then it is swallowed. then that properly interacted mind becomes the knowledge and the wisdom. Therefore, Ishvara, who created the world, is none other than our own being. Guru, who is helping us, is not somewhere out, but within our own being. And Atma, our own self. So the same reality is the Ishvara Guru Atmeti Bhedatraya Vivarjitai. So these three things are only functional differences. Atma is the seeker, Guru is the advisor, Ishvara is the creator. So these three are one. Vedatraya Vivarjitai. Now be very attentive. Out of these three, Ishvara and Guru, they don't have to do sadhana. It is the jiva, he has to do the sadhana. Therefore, what is the sadhana? Sadhana is Ishvara, he is caretaker of ours. O Lord, thy will be done. Jo thari rahe so mari rahe. We are invoking Ishvara in our heart. Then what will happen? We will be living at a minimum desire platform. See? I want this, I want that. No, what is required, God is giving. So we are in tune with Him. Similarly, Guru Maharaj, he will instruct us, provided we are ready to practice it. Therefore, how to invoke the Guru inside us, be very attentive. There is only one simplest technique which I can tell you. And the technique is learn from every experience of your life. So, and this example, advice or instruction I have given million times and I am so happy. None of them have done it. And yet I continue to give. And what is that? Make a nice copy and write the title of the copy, What I Have Learned Today, and start on the first page onwards. Don't write thesis. What I have learned today. Today I have learned that when I was lazy, I missed my train and became late for the work. So being lazy is no good. So no more laziness in life. Good. You have learned it? Now be attentive. When we learn from our experiences, that is wisdom. When we don't learn from our experiences, we repeat the same mistake again and again. And that is samsara. When we don't learn, it forms an impression on the mind. And when we learn, impressions are not formed because no failure is a failure if we learn from the failure. ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति भेदत्रय विवर्जितैः बिल्वपत्रैः अद्वितीयैः आत्मलिंगम यजे शिवम. This is offering the Bilvapatra to Lord Shiva, who is none other than our own being. समस्तवासना त्यागम धूमम तस्य विचिन्तयेन् ज्योतिर्मयात्मविज्ञानम दीपम संदर्शयेत् बुधा. समस्त वासना त्यागम. When we offer dhupa and deepa. Now what is a dhupa? Dhupa is the smoke coming out of the incense stick. So, samasta vasana tyagam. Vasana means what? Old habits. Vasana means what? Likes and dislikes. Vasana means what? Obsessions. Vasana means what? What I think that alone is right. Vasana means what? we are not able to understand the standpoint of others. See? Vasana means what? We want to impose our views on others. This is all vasana. Samasta vasana tyagam. Now, living with zero vasana means what? All vasanas giving means what? Whatever is God's will, that is happening. Jo thari rahe, so mari rahe. Merging in divine will is offering the dhupam agrapayami, deepam darshayami. Therefore, never be obsessed and imposing our views on others. This is what happens, and we call it as love, but it is not love. It is a very strong ego. We want our ways only. We are unable to adapt ourselves anywhere. See? Such people become a big problem to themselves and to others. When we go for retreats, see? A retreat, you are not going like the people from the groom's party to attend the marriage of the Swami who is conducting the retreat. You have to adjust yourself. No, 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 but there are too many mosquitoes. Then you make a mirchi chutney out of it and eat. See, friends, difficulties are everywhere if we are influenced by them. Difficulties are nowhere if we accept them gracefully, cheerfully. So this dhupam is giving up the dirty smell of our vasanas. Yes, you are rich, you are a multi-billionaire. In your house, not even a human being comes. Forget about the mosquitoes and all that because you are so obsessed, strong personality. And if you come for the satsang, then you will not get any special treatment. These vasanas, see, therefore, friends, that is one of the reasons why some of the people who come for the retreat and then nobody wants to be with those people anywhere around because they are the victims of their own vasanas. Keep on talking like a non-stop railway track, like that, or getting involved in everybody's life. Where we are not required, we should not go. Where our views are not asked, we should not talk. But this we don't understand. Therefore, samasta vasana tyagam dhupam tasya vichintayet. Burn it out and let the smoke go away so that our mind becomes purer and purer. Then Jyotirmayatma Vijnanam Deepam Sandarshet Buddha. This we'll see in our tomorrow's talk. Now I don't think I can continue further. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om